Good afternoon. We'll now start. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to this pep talk this afternoon. Please mute yourself, but always show your video picture. Sign in your name, your Facebook account, or email address in the chat box. Please include the names of companions attending with you. Use the chat box to ask questions and make comments while the pep talk is on. There'll be group pictures at the start and end of the pep talk, so please show your face in the video. Reminder after the pep talk is to take the online Learning Com evaluation test exercise or OLETE for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like the one shown here. I have placed the link in the chat box. Another reminder, obtaining 25 OLETE certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for ARO Hoson medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. Feedback to this pep talk, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum and before we adjourn. Thank you. Let's now have a group picture taking before we start the pep talk proper in 2 minutes. Please turn on your video now and show your face. Okay. Everybody set? Okay. Pat, Leonora. Okay. Okay. One. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have a patient empowerment program in which I like to empower the lay people or patients to take control in the management of their health. I started the pep talk on May 15, 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are 3 courses in the pep talk. I completed the core course on October 9, 2021. And then from October 23, 2021 onwards, I've been tackling health disorder and health issue courses. May 17, 2025 marks the start of year number 5 for the RO Hoson Pep Talk. How long the pep talk will last will depend on our enthusiasm, discipline, and perseverance. My pep talk today is entitled Thyroid Goiter Awareness. This is my contribution to the Philippine DOH Goiter Awareness Week, which is uh, designated at the 4th week of January. Okay. Goiter awareness. The empowerment objective is for the lay people to have a basic understanding of thyroid goiter in their health management. So I use the word thyroid and goiter. Actually, this is repetitious. Okay? Goiter refer to the thyroid. Para at first glance, alam na natin we're dealing with the thyroid. So that's why I put thyroid goiter awareness, not just goiter awareness. The contents of this pep talk will be the following. What is a goiter? What are the different types of goiter? What are the causes? How to recognize and its different types? What paraclinical diagnostic tests are usually done for the goiter? What are the usual treatment for the different types of goiter? And what are the post-treatment management for goiter? Disclaimer, RO Hoson Pep Talk contains RO Hoson thoughts, perceptions, opinions, and recommendations culled from the experiences of RO Hoson and other professionals. So let's start with what is a goiter? When I say goiter, it refers to the thyroid. Ito yung thyroid gland on the neck. So loosely speaking, goiter refers to something wrong. So there's a disorder there. There's a medical condition affecting the thyroid gland with which is yung thyroid gland is shaped like a butterfly. Okay. Okay, there are two lobes there, the right lobe and the left lobe, connected by the isthmus and the pyramidal lobe. Ito yung pinaka-thyroid gland sa leeg ng lahat ng tao. Okay, so it's located at the base of the neck and also at the center or central part of the neck, sa harap, na? Okay. So goiter is defined as any disorder in the thyroid gland. Pag sinabing goiter, may problema doon sa thyroid gland. Okay, that's the simplest definition. The thyroid gland is a vital organ. When you say vital organ, that is one that is needed to survive. Kung walang thyroid, we won't be able to live. Now, we need yung mga naoperahan, natanggal yung buong thyroid gland, they need thyroid replacement for life. No? So it's a vital organ that regulates metabolism, growth, and development of the human body. So the thyroid gland makes, releases, and controls the hormones, which are called thyroid hormones. And these are the hormones that control the metabolism. So the hormones runs through the bloodstream sa dugo. No? Metabolism is a process where the food is taken into the body and is transformed into energy. So pag kung hypo tayo, manghihina ho tayo. No? So this energy is used throughout the entire body to keep many of our body system working correctly. So some would define goiter as an enlargement of the thyroid gland. If you Google it, now usually nakalagay doon, enlargement of the thyroid gland. So I like to make some refinement there. Okay. The downside of this definition, enlargement of the thyroid gland, one, a thyroid disorder can present with nodules, not just enlargement. Kasi ang connotation ng enlargement is malaki lang. No? Okay. So, pero kumisan, kadalasan, mga nodules ang nakikita sa thyroid. So, when you have nodules, it's a disorder. No? So, you can have nodular goiter. You can also have, pag enlarged lang, malaki lang, we call that diffuse goiter. Yeah, this is the downside of the definition of enlargement of the thyroid gland. The thyroid disorder can be present even if there is no enlargement yet of the thyroid gland. So that's another downside of this definition. Kuminsan, wala pa yung halatang enlargement of the thyroid gland, pero merong talagang sakit. May talagang problema doon sa thyroid gland. Okay. So this is the usual definition that you will see in the internet, no? But this, as I said, I would like to modify this a little bit and just say that I prefer this definition. It's any disorder in the thyroid gland. So any kind of problema sa thyroid gland, we call that goiter. Goiter, no? So when you say goiter, it refers to the thyroid, no? Now, what are the different types of goiter? Goiter can be classified into several categories. One, by clinical presentation. Paano sila nagmamanifest, no? So, as I said earlier, kumisan diffuse or nodular goiter. Okay? Diffuse just enlargement, nodular mga bukol-bukol. Then they can also present with euthyroidism. Normal ang secretions ng amount of thyroid hormones. U is normal. Hyper is sobra naman. Hyper. Thyroidism, sobra yung iodine ay yung thyroid hormones. Then hypo, kulang naman. Okay? So, the other category of goiter will be mga diseases. No? So, it could be malignant versus non-malignant, especially those with nodules. No? For those with diffuse enlargement, ganon, hypo or hyper ang pinag-uusapan. No? And then also, goiter can be classified by the name of the specific disease like Hashimoto's, papillary carcinoma, yung mga more specific na, no? Okay. So, clinical classification of goiter, when say clinical, yung pagka-present niya sa isang tao, sa isang doktor, no? So, without laboratory pa, no? So, ito yung mga classifications, apat, that will guide us in the diagnosis. Number one is diffuse toxic goiter. Then number two, diffuse non-toxic. Number three, nodular toxic. Then nodular non-toxic goiter. These are just clinical classification. Yung diagnosis, it's not equivalent to the diagnosis, but it can help in the specific diagnosis of a particular goiter. So when you say diffuse toxic goiter, no, may enlargement of the thyroid gland, and then there is, when you say toxic, hyperthyroidism yon, no? Then diffuse non-toxic, walang hyperthyroidism. Non-toxic kasi, no? So when you say non-toxic, could be euthyroidism or hypo siya, but not hyper. Okay? Nodular toxic goiter, meron siyang bukol, meron siyang symptoms of hyperthyroidism. Nodular non-toxic goiter, may bukol siya without hyperthyroidism and maybe euthyroidism or hypo. Okay. So, definition of diffuse enlargement. Okay. So, when you say diffuse enlargement, as the thyroid glands consists of right lobe and the left lobe. Ito yung pinaka-main lobe, although there's another, we can call this another lobe, the isthmus, no? Pero ito pinaka-main, right and the left. So the major lobes, which is the right and the left, okay, are almost symmetrically enlarged or increase in size, but without bukol. We call that diffuse enlargement, no? So yung thyroid gland, yung size in right and left are not perfectly equal. Usually, mas malaki konti ng right side, no? Pero kung the two the two lobes are malaki dito, let's say 2 times, 3 times bigger, no? Okay. And also on the right, on the left side, then we call that diffuse enlargement, no? Okay. Importante ito, there's a connotation kasi pag diffuse enlargement, diffuse goiter, ang connotation nito, it's either hyper or hypo. No? Now, definition of nodules, yung isa naman, bukol-bukol, presence of nodules, either one or two, okay, lumps, we can call that lumps, bukol, masses, no? Ganon, no? So, usually, ito yung normal size of thyroid, ito yung makabukol-bukol. Pag yung isang lobe is 3 times, 4 times the other side, may bukol yon. We call that nodular already. No? So, we don't call that diffuse. No? Okay. Kahit na smooth ang surface nito, we don't call that diffuse. Kasi ang definition natin ng diffuse is the two lobes are almost symmetrically enlarged. No? Pag one lobe lang, 3 times, 4 times the other side, and smooth, we still call that nodule. Kasi pag usually ina-opera namin ito, may mga bukol inside. No? So, if you have bukol, nodules, we call that nodular goiter. No? It can be single or multiple. Marami. No? So, ito yung difference between the two. Just to summarize the illustration, normal size, and then diffuse. The two lobes are almost symmetrically enlarged. Nodular, one side is 3 times, 4 times the other side, pagkatapos may mga bukol-bukol din. So, when you have diffuse enlargement, ang connotation and implication palagi is that baka merong hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism, or at times it can be euthyroidism. So, depending kung ano yung sakit or on the associated symptoms and signs. And then, kung may bukol naman, automatically ang pinag-uusapan is cancer ba siya o hindi pag may bukol. Pag diffuse, usually hindi pinag-uusapan yung cancer. Usually ang pinag-uusapan, hyper or hypo. Okay? So hyper or hypo are usually mga sakit na mga amount of secretions of the thyroid hormones. No? Pag bukol naman, pinag-usapan kung cancer siya o hindi. Common diseases that I usually diagnose, which can be recognized clinically and relatively common in the Philippines, no? Okay. Hyperthyroidism, a category of disease here is the so-called Graves' disease. Hyperthyroidism, unspecified. Ito yung Graves' disease, usually malalaking mata, no? Exophthalmos. Hyperthyroidism, hindi pa malaking mata, no? Usually we just call it hyperthyroidism. We don't call it Graves' disease. Then yung pasyente with hypo, kabaliktaran ng hypo. Then acute thyroiditis, merong inflammation or infection of the thyroid gland, acute, no? Then chronic will be matagalan, may inflammation of the thyroid gland, usually mga autoimmune diseases na yon, no? And then malignancy, nodules, apat yon ang four common types of cancer of the thyroid, yung papillary, follicular, and aplastic medullary. Ang pinaka-common papillary, unfortunately, ito yung pinakamabagal, pinakamaganda. No? Okay. Non-malignant nodules, yung mga bukol, pwedeng hindi rin siya cancer. So that's why we call it non-malignant. It can present as a colloid cyst, may fluid siya. Colloid adenomatous nodule, may fluid, may solid component, pero hindi siya cancer. Multiple colloid adenomatous goiter, marami, 3, 4, no? 2, 3, 4, or even more, no? And then diffuse, kumisan, diffuse pa rin yung laki noon, pero ang laman noon, goiter, yung colloid saka adenoma ang laman noon. No? What are the causes of goiter? In general, the risk factors include, number 1, genetic predisposition, kumisan may family history, mataas ang family history, kaya then number 2, environmental influence like the lack of iodine intake sa mga bundok, let's say yung mga pasyente doon, no, usually pag malaki yung goiter, pag may goiter, usually iodine deficiency, no, usually. Pero meron ding other causes of the goiter, no. Excessive exposure to radiation to the neck, yan ang a common cause for the thyroid cancer. Chronic stress is still questionable. Meron nagsasabi chronic stress can cause also goiter. Autoimmune disorders, and then adaptive hormonal response in puberty and pregnancy. Okay. Yung during adolescence, usually lumalaki yung thyroid hormones, ganun din during pregnancy, it's just due to a response to the hormonal demand. No? Tumataas yung TSH noon, kaya lumalaki. But these are temporary. But note, a lot of goiters have no definite known cause. So these are just risk factors, but we don't know the exact cause. Let's say for a patient with a thyroid disease, we don't know the exact cause. So ang specific causes for the specific diseases, ito, mga listahan ito, iodine deficiency goiter. This is due to the lack of iodine intake. Pag kulang yung iodine, initially lalaki yung diffuse goiter siya. No? Then colloid adenomatous goiter, again, it could be physiologic or degenerative condition, aging. Cancer due to genetic mutation with genetic predisposition and radiation exposure. Chronic thyroiditis, usually autoimmune disease. And then acute infection, acute thyroiditis. Hyper is also usually an immune disease. Maraming hormones na lumalabas, sumisikret. And then hypo, kulang sa iodine. No? At kuminsan, pag tumatanda tayo, tagiging hypo talaga. So except for iodine deficiency goiter, which is due to the lack of iodine intake, which can be prevented, and radiation-induced goiter, yung mga nag-radiate, nagkakos ng goiter, which is usually cancer. For the other diseases, 1, nobody can predict when one is going to have a thyroid disease. And 2, the causes are realistically difficult to identify and control. Healthy lifestyle with adequate iodine intake is the best bet against thyroid diseases. However, there's a percentage that one cannot prevent a thyroid disease from occurring even with a healthy lifestyle. But just the same, live a healthy lifestyle, and then bahala na. Just leave it everything to God. No? How to recognize goiter and its different types? Okay. So, when you have a bulge or lump on the front of the neck or the base dito sa baba ng neck, and then sa gitna, no? Which moves upward with swallowing. Then right away, ang isipin natin, may thyroid sakit, may thyroid involvement. That's why we call that goiter. No? So I think first step in the diagnosis, recognition goiter. May lump, may bulbs, no? It could be enlargement, could be nodules, bukol-bukol, sa harap, no? And then base of the neck, and then sa gitna, no? Which moves upward with swallowing, no? And then, bakit it moves upward with swallowing? Kasi nakadikit yan sa trachea, no? Pag kumakain tayo, sa salita, sumasama itong trachea natin pataas. No? So lump on the side of the neck, usually pag may mga lymph nodes dito sa side, no? Baka it could be a alert sign for cancer. Palpitation, baka doon sa hyperthyroidism, sudden weight loss, hyperthyroidism, persistent fatigue, yung mga hypothyroidism naman. So kung meron itong mga symptoms, these are the usual most common symptoms that we try to take note of. Kung may bukol sa harap, no? And then lump on the side of the neck, no? And then palpitation, usually hyper, sudden weight loss, hyper, persistent fatigue, hypothyroidism. So, when there's a bulge or lump on the front, the base, and central part of the neck, which moves upwards with deglutition, we consider goiter or thyroid disorder until proven otherwise. And then the type of goiter will then be identified further. So mauuna yung diagnosis, may goiter ba siya? Wala. Then after that, kung meron, we have to identify what specific type of goiter does a particular patient has. So when there's a goiter and then there's a persistent fatigue, so this is a cue for hypothyroidism. If there is a goiter and then there's a palpitation and sudden weight loss history, no, this is a cue for hyperthyroidism. Then there's a lump there, and then this which pag may bukol, pagkatapos merong bukol sa side of the neck, usually cancer ang sinususpetsa. Pero kung walang bukol walang kulani sa side, it could be cancer or not cancer, no? Ito yung alert signs for cancer on the thyroid nodules, no? Number 1, matigas siya. Number 2, hindi siya gumagalaw, medyo fixed siya. Then the presence or accompanying neck nodes sa side, and then hoarseness of voice, no? Kasi yung recurrent nerve going to our voice box nasa likod lang ng thyroid yon, no? Baka naipit na ng thyroid cancer, no? So what paraclinical diagnostic tests are usually done for goiter? So common instrumental and laboratory diagnostic procedures that can be used after clinical diagnosis of goiter would be the following: the thyroid function tests, mainly FT3, FT4, TSH, then imaging procedures like ultrasound, thyroid scan, CT scan, MRI, PET scan, but the most commonly done is the ultrasound. Then needle biopsy, needle aspiration with or without biopsy. So these are the three categories of laboratory diagnostic procedures that are usually done. So for the thyroid functions, this is used to check the level of thyroid hormones in the blood. So kung meron siyang normal values, usually euthyroid siya, normal. Kung hyper siya, medyo mataas itong FT4, mababa ang TSH. Hypo, mababa ito, mataas ito. So indications for doing thyroid function tests when one is not sure whether the patient has hyper or hypo, and when one needs to have a baseline or follow-up values to monitor subsequent medical treatment. Kasi let's say gagamutin ng 1 year, 2 years, matagalan, we must have some baseline. Then after the baseline, after 2 months, 3 months, uulitin ulit. No? So as I said, yung thyroid function test, Kadalasan ino-order tatlo, pero ang aking recommendation is just two FT4 TSH will be enough initially, no? Para hindi masyadong magastos, no? So ang interpretation dito will be if the FT4 is normal and normal TSH, then normal or euthyroidism. If it's the FT4 is elevated, mataas, so sobrang maraming hormones, then usually hyperthyroidism. But yung TSH usually, just take note, palaging baliktad ito, no? Yung values. Mababa, you don't expect TSH to increase. Diba? In hyperthyroidism, bababa siya, no? But sa hypothyroidism, mababa ang FT4, then mataas naman ito, no? Kasi there's a autoregulatory mechanism. Pag mataas ito, FT4, thyroid hormones in the blood, it will signal the brain to reduce secretions of thyroid stimulating hormone o TSH, no? Ganun din, kung mababa, tataas ito, no? Yung mga imaging procedures naman, gagawin lang ito when needed to evaluate the structure. When say structure, not the function, but yung buccal, whether cancer or not, no? So maraming klaseng procedures that can be done. We just have to choose which one's the most cost-effective, no? So I think ultrasound. Okay. Okay. So thyroid scan, check. Thyroid scan usually use a radioisotope. Active isotope is used to determine whether the nodule is hyperfunctioning or not. Kung maitim ito yung bukol nito, hindi siya maitim, then we call that cold nodule, hindi siya hyperfunctioning. Kung ito maitim nito, hot nodule siya. So that means meron siyang hyperthyroidism. Needle aspiration biopsy naman dun sa one of the diagnostic procedure, indications when needed to determine whether the nodule is solid or cystic. If cystic, needle aspiration may be therapeutic in outcome. So pag inaspirate at nakuha ang fluid, nabawasan na yung fluid o totally nawala, ano na yan, gamutan na yon. No? Automatically, it's become a treatment procedure. No? So another indications for the needle aspiration with or without biopsy, when you want to get a sample from a solid nodule, we want to determine whether it's cancer or not. No? So ito yung sample ng tinanggal dun sa inaspirate. No? This is a solid nodule. Makikita mo yung mga sample ng cells dito. Then examining nito under the microscope. What are the usual treatment for the different types of goiter? So these are the general options: watchful waiting, medications, operations, radioactive iodine therapy, and chemotherapy. So goiters with functional disorders usually are classified into hyper and hypo, and goiters with non-functional disorders and benign condition, usually colloid adenomatous goiter. And the goal of treatment for this usually it's either curative pag cancer, no, or just control kung di kaya na. So some don't recur after treatment, and some recur. So we have to take note of that. Only time will tell what will happen. So there's no guarantee for cure. May need lifetime maintenance meds, no? So for hypothyroidism, what will be the treatment? No operation, as this will aggravate the hypo. Hypo na, tapos operan mo pa, lalo magiging hypo. Kaya operation is not indicated. So ang gamutan dito sa hypo is replacement. Dadagdagan, bibigyan ng thyroid hormones, no? And usually lifetime na ito pag kung permanent yung hypothyroidism niya. Now for hyperthyroidism, there are three options for the treatment depending on small to moderate in size. No? Medical therapy with anti-thyroid drugs, gamot lang, and then operative therapy, radioactive iodine therapy. Now for the huge one, yung mga malalaking sobrang laki, wala nang choice but to do an operation. No? Now, for treatment for colloid adenomatous goiters, these are benign ones, no? So there are four categories. Makikita tayo, no? May diffuse, no? Colloid cyst, usually one lang yan, solitary colloid adenomatous nodule, and then multiple colloid adenomatous goiter, no? So options will be to monitor without meds, no? For colloid adenomatous, kasi benign naman ito. You can monitor without meds or with meds, with medicine, levothyroxine, and operation depending on the size, no? Operations is recommended for huge size goiter. For small to moderate ones, no operation. Monitor lang without meds or with meds, no? So these are the options that has to be discussed with the patients. Now, surveillance or monitoring, usually ito yung mga kahit na for non-cancer diseases, goiters, surveillance is very important, no? Babantayan. This is usually lifetime. Now, treatment for cancers, apat na klaseng cancer, papillary, follicular, medullary, anaplastic. This is the worst. Ito yung pinaka-poorest prognosis, no? Ito yung pinaka-maganda, papillary. So the usual goals of the thyroid cancer treatment include eradicating the known tumors and cancers entirely, preventing recurrence or spread of the primary cancer, and relieving the symptoms if all reasonable curative approaches has been exhausted. So kung early stage at operable, usually curative ang goal. Pag hindi na, let's say masyadong malaki at kalat na, hindi na kayang operahan, we call that palliative goal, no? Just to relieve the symptoms. For the curative goal, the primary modality of treatment is still an operation. So tanggal total thyroidectomy usually. And then this may be followed by radioactive iodine therapy. And then pag kasi natanggal na yung buong thyroid, usually followed by medical treatment like levothyroxine, either by use as a replacement therapy or use as a suppressive therapy, meaning para hindi siya mag-recur, no? For palliative goals for thyroid cancer, usually ito yung ginagamit. Chemotherapy, radiation therapy, but usually the results are not so good also. Operations for thyroid cancer, if it's operable, usually subtotal, but most of the time it's total. And then neck dissections, kung merong mga kulani sa leeg, usually neck dissection is done depending on how many at kung anong locations. There are different kinds of neck dissection. Post-treatment management naman, okay? So there must be surveillance or follow-up or check-up, usually lifetime for recurrence. Kasi pwedeng umulit, kaya importante yung check-up. So, importante yung early detection for recurrence. And then, after that, importante yung early treatment para magkaroon ng better outcome in the management. Patients may be taking maintenance meds for control of disease, okay, usually lifetime, no? And then patients are advised to have a healthy lifestyle to promote health restoration and maintenance. Now, except for anaplastic carcinoma, as I said, this is the worst. Fortunately, very rare ito. And for advanced cancers, the rest of the thyroid cancers can still have a long life after treatment. Yung tatlong papillary, follicular, and medullary, usually pag nagumot ng maaga at wasto, they usually have long life. No? So summary and takeaway in this pep talk will be, I have presented the following. What is a goiter? Any disorder of the thyroid gland, different types, causes of the goiter, how to recognize a goiter, yung mga bukol sa harap ng leeg at which moves upwards with swallowing, goiter na yon. And its different types, what are the paraclinical diagnostic tests that are usually done, what are the usual treatment, and then what are the post-treatment management of goiter. Takeaway in relation to patient empowerment, be always in touch with reliable medical information on thyroid goiter. Knowledge is power, it gives power. Use the 4 Ks of patient empowerment, kaalaman, kakayanan, karapatan, and kapangyarihan to gain greater control over decisions in the medical management of thyroid goiter. With that, I end my pep talk today on thyroid goiter awareness. I hope I have empowered you to have a basic understanding of thyroid goiter in your health management. So before we go to the QA, reminder, after the pep talk, please take the online CUM evaluation test exercise or ODETE for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like this. And then 25 OLETE certificates will entitle one mentee for a free voucher for a RO hostel medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. And then another request, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum. Let's now have a group picture taking before we start the QA and interactions. Please turn on your video now. Okay. Everybody ready for group picture taking? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the floor is now open for any questions, comments, no? Any sharing of experiences as well as consultations pwede, no? So naintindihan niyo what is a goiter? Can I have a show of hands? Alam niyo what is a goiter? Ayan, go. Si baby, alam na baby. Okay, paki-flash yung camera ninyo. Tatlo. Okay. Okay, lahat. Basta involve yung thyroid, goiter na yung tawag doon. No? So, dito sa gitna, pag yung may bulge dito, tapos pag nagsasalita ay yung pasyente, yung tao, umaakyat baba, no? Goiter na yon. Okay? Then the next step is to determine ano yung specific type. Maraming klaseng goiter, di ba? May cancer, may not cancer, no? May hyper, may hypo, no? Ganon. Basically, those are the 4 categories, no? Okay? Okay? So, usually ang mga thyroid cancer, usually inooperahan, no? Pero yung mga hindi cancer, basta maliit pa lang, pwede pang gamutin, no? Paliitin lang, no? Okay. Okay. So any questions, any comments? Who has goiter? Who has goiter in the audience? Baby, ikaw
Goiter ba
meron?
yun, Dok?
Ha?
Opo, Dok, nag-Eltroxin ako.
Okay. May goiter ka based on
Ah, inoobserbahan yung TSS ko, Dok.
hypo ka, hyper?
Hypo.
Hypo.
Aha.
Bakit ka
Malilit lang
nag-hypo?
po, Dok. Malilit lang sa ultrasound.
Ano yung maliit? Bukol?
May maliit na bukol sa loob.
O bakit hypo?
Ay, hindi ko lang, Dok. Napakinggan ko lang sa inyo pag may bukol, hypo.
Hindi. Pag enlargement, hypo.
Ah,
Pag bukol,
hyper.
cancer ang pinag-uusapan. Pero kadalasan
Ah,
hindi siya cancer, no?
hindi naman cancer, Dok.
Oo. So, pati yung leg mo. Sandali, tingnan ko lang yung lunok. Lunok. Hindi halata. Wala namang di ba? Wala namang bukol.
Sa loob, Dok. Nasa loob daw.
Ha?
Nasa loob. Pag kinapa. Kasi nagpaano ako nagpapa-ultrasound ako. Kay Dr. Carla Fernando sa Endo.
Okay.
Mm.
Sige. Wag sa loob, sa labas may topic ako noon, di ba?
Opo.
Sa loob. Talaga naman sa loob yun. Sa loob mo talaga yun eh. No?
Ah.
Wala naman sa labas. Kung nasa labas, pwede mo nang tanggal, hawakan mo sa labas. Lahat ng bukol na thyroid sa loob yun. Lahat.
Mm.
Okay. Yan ang
Sige po.
meron akong lecture doon, di ba? Sa loob, sa labas,
Aha.
palagi sinasabi, sa loob ba ito, sa labas? Sa loob siya, no? And then,
Opo.
yun sa'yo, okay. Kung mali,
Okay naman, Dok.
kung may bukol, usually, baka hindi naman siya cancer. Pwedeng
Hindi.
gamot na,
Minsan, Dok, nung matagal na kayo ang nag-expirate Ano naman, okay.
so hindi siya hypo. Ang inaspay
Ah,
ko, baka
Opo, Dok.
colloid adenomatous
Oh,
nodule. Colloid
Mm,
adenomatous nodule. So,
mhm,
pwedeng uminom na gamot para wag lang siyang lumaki. Na?
mm.
Okay. Okay. So, ilang micrograms ang iniinom mo?
100 po, Dok, sa umaga hanggang Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, stop.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sige. Natatandaan mo palagi, Saturday, Sunday?
Opo, Dok. Stop.
Masaya ka, no? Kung walang Saturday, Sunday, no?
Oh, yes, Dok.
Okay. Okay. So, any more? Any more sharing? Sinong may goiter? Belet, ano yung sa'yo? Colloid adenomatous nodule din sa'yo, di ba?
Multiple colloid adenomatous goiter.
Yan. So, pwedeng
One,
gamot lang. Pwedeng
uh,
gamot lang. Okay. Gaano katagal na natin ginagamot din sa'yo?
parang 2020 pa ho yun eh. Parang magpa
Five.
5 years na.
5 years na. Okay.
Pandemic pa ho yun eh.
So, hindi na siya lumalaki, di ba? Okay. Babantayan na lang.
Parang parang nadami lang ho na maliliit.
Oo. Okay. Babantayan
150
lang.
milligram ho. 150, dati ho yung 200 milligrams. Tapos
Oo.
ay naging 150.
Oo.
Tapos ginawa akong 100. Sabi ko ako
Oo.
parang ako lagi nang may side effect ho. Tapos
Okay.
ginawa niyang 150 ulit dahil parang lumaki ng konti.
Okay. So,
150 na ulit po ako.
Yeah. Okay. Babantayan lang. Pwede hindi operahan. Okay.
Okay po.
Okay.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay. Si Leonora, there's a note there. Leonora, okay. Ano, MCAG, ang diagnosis ko sa iyo was multiple colloid adenomatous goiter. So, pwedeng gamot lang, no? Kay Leonora. Patingin mo nga, pwede ba? Patingin mo yung picture mo para para ma-share lang natin. Mag-video ka nga, Leonora. Ayan. Okay. Sandali lagay ko sa speaker view. Ay, wala. Paano ba yung speaker view?
Yan po, Doc.
Yan. Okay. Swallow. Taas mo yung leg mo na konti. Swallow. Yan. So nakikita niyo lahat, medyo malaki yung leeg ni Leonora, no? Sige, swallow. Ayan. Nakikita niyo? At maraming bukol-bukol, no? Sige, swallow.
Hindi namin
Ayan.
nakikita, Dok.
Ha? Nakikita niyo lahat?
Hindi po.
Ako, Dok,
Hindi po,
hindi.
Doc. Hindi po.
Hindi.
Lagay ko sandali. Nilagay ko na sa speaker view. Ano yan?
Kanina, Dok, lumabas siya pero nawala.
Nawala. Saan ko? Multiple. Paano pinipin yun para lumabas? Set. Gallery.
Sure po ata, Doc.
Ha? Share?
Um,
Hindi eh. Yan.
hindi po.
Nakita ninyo?
Yan, Doc. Kita na.
Nagsalita ka kasi, baby eh. Magsalita ka, Leonor.
Yes, Doc.
Yan.
And
Leonor.
bali,
Nawawala.
Kasi naging
bali ano pa lang eh, 1 week, 9 days pa lang po, 8 days pa lang po ako ano ng gamot nung binigay niyo po, Doc. Yung Hypro.
Okay. Nakabili ka na. Hypo.
Opo, nagpunta po ako ng Bangbang.
Magkano?
550, Doc, doon sa Mactaicon, yung sinabi niyo po sa akin.
Okay.
550, 100 microgram.
Okay. Good. So, masaya ka na. 550 lang.
Yes po, Doc. Sa Mercury kasi 11 pesos. So,
Okay.
bumili na ako ng 100.
Okay.
Kasi per bottle po siya. 100 po yung minimum.
Okay. So, for the rest of the audience, pag may pinakamura, yung for hypo, no? Sa Magtaicon, no?
Opo.
550 lang, no? Yung isa, yung Tidy, usually 11 pesos yon, no?
Doc.
So, yan ang ituturo ko sa inyo. Bumili kayo dun sa Magtaicon, no? Tatawagan lang ninyo, no? Okay.
Hindi po sila, Doc, nasagot kasi marami daw po minsan natawag or customer na inaasikaso. Kaya papunta rin naman po ako ng Divisoria, diniretso ko muna doon sa sa Bambang, saka ako nag-Divisoria.
Okay. So,
Opo.
hindi pala sinasagot, no?
Opo. Marami daw po kasi customer.
Okay. So, sige. So, sige, lunok ka ulit. Tingnan nyo, for the, yung mga kasama, tingnan niyo yan, nakita niyo, may bulging siya sa leeg. So, sa tingin lang, may goiter siya, no? Okay. Ayan. Ayan. So, nakikita niyo na may sa kanan, may mas bulging, no? Okay. Parang
Hindi pa namin
bukol-bukol.
kita.
Yan.
Wala eh. Dapat
mag-message.
siya na lang open ng video niya.
Naka-open na po ako video, te.
Yan, nandyan. Pag sinabi ni doktor, nawawala.
Ikaw,
Pag nagsalita
baby,
po si Doc, nawawala.
Hindi, ikaw, baby, huwag ka magsasalita. Pag nagsalita ka, lalabas. Ikaw ang lalabas dito eh.
Yan
Ayan.
po. Doc, itanong ko po, kasi may mga vitamins po kasi ako like calcium, tsaka yung B1, B6, 12, Doc. Pwede ko siyang isabay din, tsaka yung atorvastatin sa umaga, or ako ng interval na ilang oras?
Mas maganda kung meron kang interval, no? Kasi hindi natin alam kung mag-interact yung mga gamot, no?
O nga po, Doc.
Pero kung vitamins lang, palagi ko walang interaction na yon, no? Okay.
Yung Doc, meron kasi akong atorvastatin na 10 milligram. Once a day lang naman po yun, Doc. So, pwede ko siya tanghali, yung atorvastatin ko.
Pwede.
Sige, Doc.
Okay.
Pero yung Doc, yung mga glutathione, ganun, o injectable or capsule, pwede rin po, Doc, ako mag-take. Kasi medyo napapansin ko nagda-dry po yung balat. And then, parang meron siyang discoloration sa braso.
Sige, kung talagang kailangan, kung hindi naman kailangan, wag na lang. Kasi karoon ng masyadong maraming gamot na nag-interact.
Sige, Doc.
Okay.
Na lang, topical, lotion.
Oo. Tubig na lang. Tubig.
Sige, Doc.
Natural. Na?
Opo. Okay, Doc.
Okay. So nakita
Okay,
na lahat yung goiter ni Leonora, ha? Ito, ayan. Swallow. Nakita niyo, ayan, no? Bukol-bukol. Yan tinatawag na multiple colloid adenomatous goiter, no? So, wala siyang kulani, no? Saka yung nakakalito lang yung mga ultrasound, no? So,
Opo.
importante yung doktor na titingin, ha? Yung hindi magre-rely too much on ultrasound, no? Okay. So, kaya sabi ko,
Oh.
MCAG, gamot na lang muna at bantayan, isubukan na. So, we will give you medicine for about testing natin 1 month, 2 months, no, kung liliit, no?
Okay, Doc.
Okay.
Chat na
Okay.
lang po ako, Doc, kung kailan ako follow up.
Oo.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Doc.
You're
Close ko na po
welcome.
camera.
Oo.
Okay, thank you po ulit. God bless.
Okay. Gallery view. Balik tayo sa gallery view. View. Paano natin babalik sa gallery view? La, gallery view. View. Nag-off ka na sa speaker's view? Ba't hindi ka makita? Lenora? Lenora?
Doc, yes po, nag-ano na po ako, off ko na po yung speaker ko po.
Mhm.
Nag-on lang po ulit ako.
Dali, bakit hindi ko maano adjust? View. Saan ba yung view dito? View, whiteboard. Ay, bumalik. Okay, view. Okay, gallery. So, any more comments?
Doc, yun po bang gamot na yun ay pwede rin sa akin instead of Tidine?
Oh, di ba? I think sinasuggest ko rin sa iyo, di ba?
Hindi ko na napansin.
Bibili, tatawagan mo lang kasi malayo ka, di ba? Bangbang.
Mhm. Sa Bangbang. Pwede yung magpabili sa sa anak ko. Ano ang
Sige.
pangalan ng gamot nga?
For hypo.
For hypo.
Ano ko, ilalagay ko sa, sa messenger mamaya. Sige. Saka
Sige
yung
po.
phone
Thank you
number.
po.
No?
Salamat
Okay.
po.
550. No? Okay. Okay. Pat, would you like to share something? Si Pat Spino? Pat? Would you like to share?
Ah,
May goiter ka, di ba?
ah, counted ba as goiter kung wala ng thyroid?
Ha? Dati may goiter ka, di ba?
Yes.
Then,
And
okay
then,
lang. Ikwento
um,
mo, inoperahan kita, di ba? Naoperahan
opo.
kita.
Nagpa-check up lang ako kasi kailangan ng clearance sa school and then may goiter na pala ako.
Anong bago ka naoperahan, nagpa-clearance ka sa akin?
Sa sa ibang endo and then nagpatingin po ako kay Doktora Sedurante. Tapos
Okay.
refer kayo. And then, yun, tuloy-tuloy na from goiter and then cancer and then wala na akong thyroid.
Okay. So, nagamot na natin yung goiter mo, which turned
Hmm.
out to be cancer, which
Hmm.
turned out to be papillary, di ba?
Yes.
Papillary. Tama?
Yes.
So,
Opo.
yung mga diniscuss ko kanina, yan lumalabas. Papillary,
Hmm.
cancer, ngayon. Nakailang years ka na ngayon?
Hmm. Pang 6 na this year.
Okay. 6 years ka na. So, may gamot ka iniinom, no? Levothyroxine,
Opo.
no? Anong brand ang binibili mo? Tidine?
Tidine.
Sige. Pwede mong gamitin yung 4 hypo para makatipid ka.
Okay. For
No?
hypo yung name?
Yeah. 4
Okay.
hypo yung pangalan. Na
Okay.
100 microgram din yon. No?
For hypo.
Okay. Yun na lang bilhin mo kasi you have to take that for life eh.
May 150 ba to?
Walang 150. Hatiin mo na lang. Okay, no?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Good. Any more? So, kung wala na, we'll call it a day. So, we'll see each other next week again. No? Okay. So, remember, goiter is a thyroid. No? May problema sa thyroid. No? And then to recognize a goiter, may bulbs, may bukol dyan na gumagalaw pataas pag nagsuswallow. No? Okay. Then after that, uh, maraming klaseng types of goiter. May cancer, may not cancer, yung mga bukol-bukol, and then yung iba, hyper or hypo. No? Magkaiba yun. No? Okay. So let the doctor decide on that. No? Okay. And then, yung isang payo ko lang, mga, hindi naman kailangan lahat yung automatic na gagawa ng T3, T4, pwedeng hindi gawin kung di nagsususpecha, no? Para hindi kayo gumastos, no? Okay. But at the moment, halos lahat ng doktor, dekahon sila, lahat may FT3, FT4, no? Okay. So just take note of that, no? Okay. Okay. So, so goiter awareness. Aware na kayo sa goiter. Okay. So kung wala nang tanong, we will call it a day. We'll see each other next week again. Bye-bye.
Bye, Doc. Thank you po.
Bye, Doc.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Bye, Doc.
Thank you po. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doc. Ingat din po. Ingat po sa lahat.
Yeah.
Thank you po, Doc.
Thank